We hear a lot about women plateauing, or people plateauing out when they go on diets and not losing weight. And you say the answer to that is a refeed day. Can you just explain to me a little bit about why that works and how it works?
Yep, that is so correct. So basically, everyone requires a certain amount of calories to maintain their body. Now, let's say, for example, everyone's going to be different, and the number of calories that everyone requires is going to be completely different, depending on many different factors, such as their height, weight, age, gender, daily activity level, all these other factors. For example, some girl who's 5'4" that sits down at a desk all day is going to require a lot less calories than some big guy who's 6'4", building fences, digging holes, playing lots of sports. Their calorie intake is going to be completely different. But let's just use 2,500 calories as an example for the normal person. Let's just say that's the number of calories that this person needs to do to maintain their weight without doing any cardio. Now, if they consume more than 2,500 calories, they're going to gain weight. If they're training with weights, they're going to gain muscle. Now, if they consume less than 2,500 calories, they're going to lose weight, lose body fat. Now, the body always wants to adapt homeostasis. So the body doesn't want to lose fat, the body just wants to survive. So if 2,500 calories is your maintenance and you start consuming 2,200 calories, your body is going to be in a calorie deficit and you're going to be losing body fat. However, after some time passes, maybe 4 weeks pass, just example for a time frame, your body is going to realize, okay, I'm not getting much calories, I'm going to have to slow down my metabolism, my metabolic rate, so I can adapt to living and surviving on 2,200 calories. So then when your body adapts to 2,200 calories, how do you continue to lose fat? You have to either decrease your calories or increase your energy expenditure through more cardio or being more active. So you can add in some cardio. That puts you in a bigger deficit, or you can decrease your calories. Now let's say they've added in some cardio and then some more time passes, another 4 weeks, their body adapts. Then so they add in some more cardio and their body adapts. Let's just say they're on to 2,200 calories and they're doing 30 minutes of cardio per day. Body's adapted. Then got to decrease the calories even more. Let's say they're down to 1,900 calories. Fat loss kicks in again because they're in a deficit. Again, eventually your body's going to adapt because it wants to survive. It doesn't want to lose body fat. Now, it's very common, like I've seen many people come to me who have been, like especially girls, they say they do like more than an hour of cardio per day and they're eating like 1,000 calories. Now, they should be losing weight, but they're technically not losing weight at all. And how is this even possible? It's because their body has adapted to this amount of cardio and this amount of calories, and it's trying to survive. So when it's doing the cardio, it's trying to burn as minimal amount of calories as possible so it doesn't starve to death. Because essentially when you're in a calorie deficit, you are starving to death in a way. The body always wants to adapt. So a way to prevent this, when the body tries to adapt and create homeostasis, it lowers its metabolism, lowers its metabolic rate, and lowers its hormones. Your T3 levels go down and your leptin hormone levels go down. Now T3 and leptin are the king of all fat burning hormones. If these are low, it's going to be very, very hard to burn body fat. So why are refeed days important and why are refeed days crucial? First off, I'll tell you what a refeed day is. Basically, a refeed day is a day where you increase your carbohydrate intake by 100% or more, putting you in a calorie surplus for this 1 or 2 days. Now, this is very beneficial because, like I said before, when you're in a calorie deficit, you're losing weight, your body adapts, your hormones go down. The refeed basically signals to your body, okay, I'm getting a surplus of calories, I'm not starving to death, I'm getting a lot of carbohydrates. The reason a refeed should be based on carbohydrates more than protein and fat is because carbs have the biggest effect on leptin and T3, which are the fat burning hormones. So on this day when carbs are high and calories are high, the body recognizes, okay, I'm getting enough calories, I'm not starving to death, I don't need to slow down my metabolism, I don't need to crash my hormones. everything's going to be all right. So then in the following days, when you go back to your calorie deficit, your metabolism's still high, your metabolic rate's still, you know, revved up, your hormone T3 and leptin hormones are still raised up, so you can continue to burn body fat at an optimal rate. So refeeds are very beneficial from that point of view. Now, how often should you refeed? It depends. Someone who is very obese probably wouldn't need to refeed probably at all. The leaner you get, if they're maybe under 15%, you might want to refeed every 2 weeks. If you're under 10%, you might want to refeed every week. If you're getting very, very, very lean, you probably want to refeed 2 or 3 days per week. The leaner you get, the lower your T3, the lower your leptin hormones are going to be, because your body is running close to no body fat to burn. So the leaner you are, the more you should refeed. So refeeds are very beneficial for burning body fat and long-term weight loss and body fat loss. That is why they are so beneficial in the bigger scheme of things. Alright guys, if you're still here and you're still watching this video, there's one more benefit that I forgot to mention earlier this morning when I filmed that video talking about refeed days. Now I'm just at the gym, I'm about to go train some legs, and on my drive here I remember this benefit that I forgot to talk about this morning. And that benefit is it prevents post-diet rebound. So that means after a diet and after you've been dieting for a long time, it is very easy for the body to gain and store a lot of body fat. Now this is very common, especially in females, people who diet a long time. As I mentioned earlier, as you diet, your body's going to adapt to the amount of calories and the amount of cardio that you're doing. Eventually you can get super low on calories and super high on cardio, and your body's going to adapt to that. So a refeed prevents your metabolism from crashing so much. Now, if you weren't including refeeds in your diet and you got down to say 1,200 calories and doing an hour of cardio per day, and your body was now maintaining on that, what's going to happen when you stop when you finish your diet, when you stop doing your cardio and you increase your calories? If you stop doing your cardio and you even can start consuming 1,500 calories, which is not a lot of calories at all, it is extremely low, you would gain body fat. And that is because your body has adapted to that super low calorie intake and that super high amount of cardio. So a refeed day is very beneficial to prevent that post-diet fat rebound. So that is one of the biggest benefits to include a refeed in your fat loss goal, in your fat loss diet, sorry. Anyway, like I said before, if you need help with a personalized meal plan or workout program with refeed days included to get the most out of your fat burning, just visit the links in the description box down below. I'm going to go train legs now. See you guys soon.